Marzia's done the stirs the best so far. What do you think? Very elegant. I'm delighted to be here interviewing Marzia. We started having conversations quite a few weeks ago, and I really want to help Marzia bring her story out today. So, Marzia, tell me about your upbringing.
I born in Afghanistan, a wonderful country, full of history, love and respect, but always around problems and conflict in my country. The city I was born is called Pulakhumri. It's very famous in the kite flying. You can see the joy of happiness on the face of children when the kites is dancing in the sky with colors, and that really makes the children feel very happy. And I grew up in the very well-educated family. My parents were very supportive. I became a judge in Afghanistan. I finished law in Sharia faculty in Kabul University. When I became a judge in Afghanistan, the way I was worked, really, I feel is I need to change for positive way. As a judge, I was tied by the law, and there was always injustice around the court, especially for women. Always the law is against women. It's surprising me. For me, it was a bit shocking. And I tried to not to be just a judge, to be a human being. And I established an organization. It's called AWACO in 1994. AWCO stands for Afghan Women Social and Cultural Organization, because I try to bring changes in our society, to learn and teach people how to be kind with women.
And did this offend anybody?
It was really not the Taliban way. It is deeply offended the Taliban, yeah.
So tell us about the Taliban.
When the Taliban became the power in the northern Afghanistan, they came through in our house. They broke down front of the door. They broke down the door. They came. They're searching for me. They tried to find me and kill me. They insult my mother, and that was really a shocking time for my family, for me, for everyone in the family. And we decided to leave Afghanistan.
So you have a definition. What's your definition of the Taliban?
For me, the Taliban is a group of people. They are against with progress. They are against with human progress. They are human enemy. That was the dark days in Afghanistan, because they stopped women for all social activities. They closed the schools. They killed thousands of activists, journalists, politics people. I think for me, this was a dark time in the history in Afghanistan.
So it was in 1997 that you decided to leave for Pakistan. And what happened when you arrived in Pakistan?
1997, when I arrived in Pakistan, because a new country, a new language, it was a new experience for me, for my family as well. And I was a struggle with the Urdu language, and I tried to build myself again and stand again for my life. And I heard about ANCB. ANCB is the organization is called Afghan NGO Coordination Bureau. This bureau, they helping more NGOs in Afghanistan and that time in Pakistan to build their position. They helping for project. And I was thinking that time, oh, I will find my passion. And I registered with this organization, and slowly, I established a school for refugee. The school was grew up, and the school was in media, and we was offered for a large family, for free classes for a large family. It was really amazing thing for new generation refugee in Pakistan, Afghani refugee in Pakistan. And recently I hear it, one of the students, she achieved and she got her master's in India.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So you set up a school,
Yeah.
it grew and grew,
Yes.
focused on media, and somebody went and got a master's. That's amazing. Well done. So what else did you do during this time? You became a trustee?
And that time when I was worked as a volunteer with the ANCB, I became trustee with the ANCB and chair of the women committee of ANCB, because at that time I was believed women need, to be united and we can achieve more. I was attended national and international conferences, trainings, workshops around Europe. And 2005, I went to Washington, D.C. To join the Visitor Leadership Program.
And then in 2007, you were on your way to visit your mum, weren't you, in hospital?
In 2007, I was in Kabul. When I arrived, my mother was in hospital. When I visited my mom, but I was on my way back to the car. I was run over on me by Taliban and just leaving me for dead.
And how long did it take you to recover?
That took 1 year, more than 1 year to recover. But still, I'm not as healthy you are.
We saw how you sprung over this stair here.
Yes.
So you went to visit your mum on holiday in hospital. You got run over by the Taliban. It took you a year to recover. You still have sufferings from this. So
Yes.
what happened next?
And my family decided I have to leave Afghanistan and Pakistan. And I came legally in 2008 in the UK, and I put my application for asylum. And it was granted as a refugee, and the process was very successful. And I start a new life because they sent me to Oldham, to Liverpool after they sent me to Oldham. And I start really a new life in Oldham. That time I lost everything. My career, my status, my health, my loving family, friend, everything I lost it. But I was thinking that time, it is not end of the world, and the top of all the sadness really, when I lost my mom in 2010, it was really the hardest day in my life.
But you have an amazing philosophy, don't you?
Yeah, and it's my philosophy is, if you not look after yourself, if you not stand in yourself, how is possible you try to help others? And I decided to first help myself. I came in this country with no English, and I put pressure.
Because what did you want more? You wanted your voice back.
Yeah, because, I put pressure on myself to my voice back. I want to stand back, to do some things for the community, for women, for myself. And that's really is a hard journey, but I'm happy I can say now is a meaningful journey.
And you've been working with.
And when last year, I started working with Debbie Ibrahim. She's an MP Oldham East in Saddleward. And I'm working as a caseworker. Also, I'm doing volunteering with different projects, refugee projects around in Oldham and around the country.
So what are the next steps for you, Marzia? This is a phenomenal journey.
The next step in my really want to improve my English because I love English. When I speak English, I feel good, you know, and I feel happy, you know, because as I am as a human being, I have my voice. It's very important. I can save NHS money. I can save lots of things. You know, I feel happy when I'm thinking it's my responsibility. It's my life. My plan to improve my English because English for me like is oxygen. I feel happy with English. I feel proud with English. And the second, I really want to establish my organization again to help women around the world to build their self-confidence, the help of friends, the help of different charities. This is my plan. And the other thing, really, I start to write my life story, the help of my friend Chris Foley, and the support of some very nice people in Oldham, which was just I want to share my experience with around the world. This is my plan, really. I hope so I can.
And how can other people help you? Here, around the world, how can other people help, Marzia?
I think is this program about passion, action, and doing. My passion is working for women's rights. I'm women, I'm proud, I believe in women, I respect women, I love women, because we need more. We need more. We need more love, you know. We need more help, not just help like, practically we need help. The banners cannot help. Everything needs action. And this way, really, I want to bring back all people, you know, attention. Is my story, I share it. It is not really a whole story, just very short, I share it. Some of the thing I was through all, and when I came in here. We can think about thousands of women around the world. They struggle every day with their lives. What can we do? How can we do to contribute to bring changes in their lives?
And what is your message for the Taliban?
Today really is a good time for me to send a lovely message to the Taliban. Taliban, of course, they forced me out of my country, but they cannot force me to change my mind. And I'm still here. I'm trying to empowering women, and I believe I can achieve and I can fight for justice all in my life.
And what is your message for the women of Afghanistan and the world, Marzia?
And my message for brave women in Afghanistan,
it's okay.
You are not alone. Together we are most strong. Don't feel alone. Just keep doing the same thing you do. Fight for your rights, never stop. And my message for the world, for women in the world really, just we need to be shoulder and shoulder and support each other. Keep shining, women, just keep shining. Thank you very much.